Today I started out again by ponying Aries as a warm-up. This allows me to exercise both horses at once, and it's good practice. I have been debating about how much pressure I should put on Aries. He does need some gentle prodding to move forward in his training, but he really does not handle true pressure very well. The wild is still too close to the surface for him, and he reverts to a wild horse when he feels threatened. I am hoping that with the head down work and slow continual progress, I can help him reprogram his reactions. My friend Jamie was out riding while we were, and it was nice to actually ride with someone. So much of the time I'm doing groundwork or round pen work or lunging, which is all solo work. Every chance I get, I ask Aries to lower his head. The more time he spends with his head low, the better off he will be both mentally and physically. When I start to do work with the bareback pad, I begin by asking for his head down, followed by putting the pad on his back and repeating the head down request. Depending on how resistant he is, I will either stay where we are or proceed. At this point, when I go to grab the cinch, Aries tends to walk off. I am allowing this for now. In the future, I will ask him to be still. But for now, if that makes him feel some measure of comfort and security, he can do it. He isn't rushing off, he just saunters forward. There is still quite a difference between how he carries himself to the left versus to the right. To the left, he holds his head much higher, while to the right, he drops lower and more frequently. I did get on Aries today. He didn't really want to walk forward, so my friend Jamie kindly offered to walk in front of us as bait. Aries seemed more comfortable with that. I am sure he feels my tension. I have to get to the point where I can just take a deep breath and let all the fear go. He can feel every muscle when I ride bareback. As soon as he's ready for a saddle, I'm gonna have to put one on and ride him with a saddle. Something I learned from my trainer and friend Paul Dufresne many years ago was get off as many times as you can during each riding session. Each time you get off, you've given the horse and yourself a successful ride. So instead of having one good ride in a day, you can have 10 small good rides. wandered around and did some circles before exiting the arena and riding back to the barn. A good end to the day. Today we went on another road walk. Aries is actually more confident at this than Picasso. These walks are really rather uneventful until a car passes by. In addition to cars and trucks, Aries gets to see mailboxes, road signs, sheep, trash cans, and killer bicycles. Walking both horses at the same time was not the safest choice, so I did not walk them on the main road. We just went up and down the small side street that the ranch is on. But even this small dead-end road gets some trucks and cars. Aries seems more at ease when cars are moving. He really does not like parked cars. Back to lunging. Again, I am struck by how different Aries' left and right sides are. I make sure to only ask his good side to do only as much as his stiffer side is capable of doing. Through the lunging, I try to encourage Aries to stretch down and out. His canter is coming along quite nicely. Not totally relaxed, but much easier than it used to be. Going to the right, you can see that he carries his head and neck lower and stretches out more than he does when going to the left. Each time we use the bareback pad, I am getting better and better releases with the head down request. This is good progress. When I get on the mounting block, I repeat the same process as I do with the bareback pad. I get up on the mounting block, lean over him, and ask for his head down. When he actually accepts the head down request and doesn't pop back up like he's spring-loaded, I release and get off his back. I don't want him to drop his head like it's a trick. I want him to show me that he is relaxed by giving to the pressure and staying relaxed. There are horses whom you can take quickly through the training progression. Like Picasso will accept new patterns and new training very easily because he trusts me. Aries is still very much his own horse and needs to take baby steps through a lot of things. Over time, I'm sure this will get easier for both of us, but for now, we are both still working through some trust issues with the other.